Very excited to welcome back to the show a man who holds world records for eating copious amounts of jalapenos, pizza, pie, chicken wings, donuts, ice cream, turkey, oysters, grits, corned beef, cabbage, and more. He's also the reigning champ of the Nathan's hot dog eating contest. You can find him on his YouTube channel at Pat Bertoletti. Our friend Patrick Bertoletti is here. Welcome back, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm back.
Yeah, look at how you felt. Are you sure you're training right now? Because you look too skinny. All right.
I look what?
You look too skinny.
I've been, yeah, I didn't really lose any weight last year. That's the different training this year for sure. Trying.
Beautiful.
So, Pat, last time I ran into you, we were at Chuck Reagan. Just happened to run into you. Great show. But you mentioned to me that you were going back to the fudge competition. I mean, you told me we have it on the record. You were never going back. What happened?
I found out that nobody else was. I found out nobody else was going, and I could drive there and win $2,500. So I swallowed my pride and better thoughts and judgment, and just did it. And I barely won too. That was yeah.
How many pounds of fudge did you eat?
I think it was like 8 or 9 pounds in 8 minutes.
In 8 minutes?
Jesus Christ!
What's the aftermath of 8 pounds of fudge in 8 minutes?
I made a mess on behind a gas station, like a little, and then I went to Joey Chestnut's house after, and I totally destroyed his upstairs guest bathroom.
At least you're upstairs, so gravity is working in your favor.
Yeah,
to, like, pull everything down because if you were in the basement, like that's the worst.
I gotta ask, it's Joey Chestnut. What kind of flush we got on a Joey Chestnut toilet? I mean, it's got to be like a
industrial, right? Yeah, no, it's got to be amazing, you know.
He needs like a garbage disposal at the bottom of his, or like a mop sink or something. That's just normal. It's not like wasn't in Seinfeld when they were smuggling in like the crazy 2-gallon toilets. I think he just has like a normal one. Yeah. I sent him a bidet for his house when he moved in, but I don't think he's put it in yet.
Oh man.
I'm a such big bidet guy.
I'm a big bidet guy too. I love those.
Yeah.
Those are the best. If I ever get a job again and make some money, I'm buying a Toto toilet. I'm definitely gonna go all out and just get the good one. Get the good one, you know. House might be a pile of shit.
I assume that you study tape from your performances, but for the fudge one, it looks so much like you were eating doo-doo. I imagine you probably can't go back and watch the film. Would I be correct about that or what?
Yeah, I filmed it to post on YouTube, and the only time I watch it was like to do the audio, but I'm still grossed out by it that I got a belt for it, and I just gave it away. I was like, it had a big fudge smear on it, which looked like a shit stain, and I was like, I gave it to my boss. I'm like, dude, I don't want this. I don't even want to think about this. So.
I gave it to my boss.
That's not doo-doo, by the way. That's just fudge.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Oh my God.
It was rough.
What other comps have you been up to lately?
So I think like the week after Fudge, I went to Japan. So I did it was ramen and shabu shabu. I didn't end up winning the ramen, but it was an hour long. I think I ate 21 bowls of hot ramen. So I did all right there. Got third place, but I did bologna and I did pulled pork. Ironically, or funnily, after pulled pork, I let my friend use the hotel bathroom before me, and he clogged it. So we had to call maintenance to come up and clean the toilet. Yeah.
Like, what did you guys do? Just go eat 18 pounds of pulled pork and come back here? And like, yes, actually.
You know, when the regular maintenance guy, he sees you guys coming, he takes vacation. There's no way. He's like, these motherfuckers are staying here again. That's it. I'm taking my vacation right now.
Who just booked?
Yeah, it's not like I'm Badlands Booker. If I was Badlands Booker, they would have been like, "Oh my God, you're getting blackballed from this hotel." But I told my friend he could leave, and then when the maintenance guy came up, I was like, "Yeah, my friend was just in there." He's like, "Bullshit, dude!" Like, and then he found out it was whatever, and he was like dry heaving, and I'm like, it was very funny. Yeah, it was good.
Oh my God! So now we're less than a month out for the Nathan's Hot Dog Championship. How are you training? What's the training regimen look like?
I'm still doing a bunch of practices. I don't know, just eating a shitload of hot dogs and drinking a lot of water. It's like I'm right where I was last year. I don't know. I have to I was actually resting the last few days because I've been overdoing it. So yeah, just hot dogs and water. That's it.
So how's the preparation of the dog? You grill them, you steam them. Like how does it work?
I think it's boiled, right?
I do them on like an electric pancake griddle. That way it's like the easy. That's kind of what they do in the contest. Just like a big griddle, like low, medium heat, just like lightly brown. I can't get the hot dog. I can get Nathan's, but I can't get the skin on. So I just use the skinless. But my fridge has probably got like 400 hot dogs in there right now.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God, love it.
So when you say a shitload of hot dogs, to me, that's like 8 hot dogs. If I ate 8 hot dogs, that'd be a shitload of hot dogs. And I don't want you to have to give away, your numbers right now. I know there's gamblers watching to try and gauge it. But sure. What's ballpark a shitload of hot dogs in a training for you?
So you do 10 minutes of you recreate the contest, and then you just keep eating. So we're talking like 60 hot dogs each practice, which I don't know. I can be honest, I haven't eaten 60 in 10 minutes like I did last year. That's all you do, and then keep eating, and then you just want to die, and then you. Last time I did one, the table fell over, and all the hot dog juice went everywhere, and it was
no.
So, but yeah, that's it. I'm doing it 2 times a week, and I still do like hot dogs, though. That's yeah, that's a problem.
It's a problem.
I don't. It is insane that you still like them after that. But I know that some of the guys are friends. Some of the people that compete against each other are friends. Do you do any dry runs against these guys to kind of simulate the competition?
I think I might be doing one next week. I might be going to visit Mr. Chestnut. And actually, this eater from Brazil is in town, and he's going to come over one of these days, and we're going to do it together. So,
nice.
I don't know that it necessarily helps, but I think actually having someone else there watching you kind of keeps you accountable. I only did that for 2 practices, and that seemed to help be extra motivation, So
yeah, I could imagine. It's just doing it by yourself just seems extremely difficult. That
and extremely dangerous as well.
Oh my God! I was going to ask that. Do you have just someone there as a spotter? Not even participating, just watching you do this just to make sure with everything, or maybe bringing you more hot dogs or something like
that. Sometimes I do. If my girlfriend's over, I don't let her watch. I just tell her to go watch TV and turn the volume up. But luckily, that's probably the only benefit of not being able to get the skin on hot dogs is there's not really a choking hazard. But when they have the skin on them, they can be really tough to eat, and that's definitely a possibility. So.
Is Joey Chestnut back for 2025 at Nathan's, or are you the #1 guy?
No, I have a feeling that nothing's been announced yet, but I have a feeling that he will be back. So
okay.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I was wondering, because I mean, obviously I'm not paying attention that early to what's going down in the contest. I should be, but I'm not. That's just I don't have enough time. But yeah, I was wondering because that's gonna be a good true test for you then, because if he comes back, you said last year, I won this because Joey might not have been there, blah blah blah. But this now you could just shove it right up his ass. You fuck his toilet up, and you can beat him right to his fucking face and be like, "Fuck Indiana, Joey Chestnut,
suck it." If he is back, it's similar to last year where everyone then they're just gonna look at him again, so it's even less pressure. So my goal is still the same, to improve. I'm not going to tell you when he's 70 or 80 because that's no bullshit. That's not going to happen. So as long as I do more than 58, if I get to 60, I'll be happy. And my biggest point is to show that, I don't know. I mean, yeah, he's great. He's the best. But, I'm going to try not to lose by 20.
Yeah.
20 hot dogs. So,
I mean, Patrick, I know he's your friend, but what would be the Tanya Harding, Nancy Kerrigan equivalent for us to do to help you out here?
What can we do to him?
Let us be your Jeff Gillooly, but only in the crime sense, not in the sex tape sense.
I always said I should sneak in like an exploding hot dog, you know, like an exploding golf ball, like it's the first one. Yeah, like it just blow up like a cigar, like that.
Yeah, cigars. Yeah.
We'd have to do like a Lawrence Taylor move where he sent a bunch of whores and cocaine up to his room like the night before. Or something.
Yes.
Or like room service. Oh no, he's smart. He wouldn't fall for the room service joke, you know. Or you send like a $200 worth of food up to his room. He's smart enough to know not to.
What about a poison pizza like the Jazz did to, you know, to our old Michael Jordan there?
That might.
Oh yeah, or like whatever they would do to Mr. T to get him to pass out, get him like milk dosed with something, you know.
So that's it. If Joey Chestnut gets roofied before the competition, that had nothing to do with us. We weren't even talking.
I've never even been to New York. You know, I don't know.
He's immune to roofies and mace, apparently. What I've been told.
Man,
what a combination!
That is a combination.
That's strong. That's a strong combination.
It's a lot of tolerance. Yeah, he's built up a tolerance.
I mean, you get that living in Indiana. I know. It's like you learn that in high school.
Yeah.
So we've talked about getting you out to a Sox game, and me and you were talking also about the 999 challenge, and I want to bring this out to the boys. You know, Pat don't drink anymore, but he was saying, you know, could I do 9 non-alcoholic beers with the hot dogs? And I was saying, yeah, because I don't think it's like, to me, at least, it's not the drunkenness of the 9 beers.
No,
it is the carbonation in the flavor.
Yeah, it's all the
like
as
long as you're doing that, like and eating the 9 hot dogs, I absolutely. But I wonder, Pat, how quickly could you knock out the 999 challenge?
I'd probably do it in like an inning, but it would just be an unpleasant. It'd be very unpleasant for the rest of the game, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
so
we do have.
It might be fun if we did it, and I try to pick up the slack for you guys. Like if, you know, however many people try to get us all to completing the challenge, you know, that would be more fun.
Have a whole group and everyone does something.
Like,
you got to pick up all their.
Have like 4 of us, and then see if we can do. So what is that? 36 hot dogs and 36 beers. Yeah.
Yeah. And then you
I love this idea. This is great.
In an ideal world, you'd just be eating the hot dogs and dunking it in the beer, right? Like that would be like the most efficient way.
Absolutely.
So.
I mean, the question is sitting there sweating after like 5 hot dogs, ready to die.
We could do the 9 beers. We could do the 9 beers.
Yeah, I could pick up the slack.
Maybe about this.
Maybe the 3 of us do 12 beers each, and then Pat just takes care of all the hot dogs.
All the hot dogs.
There we go. 36 hot dogs.
Oh yeah, you can make up for mine. Yeah, that might be okay. Those are pretty like skimpy hot dogs at the ball. I mean, they're not skimpy, but they're not like jumbo either. They're probably just regular 3.5 ounce all in, you know.
Yeah.
So.
And we're drinking the draft Miller Lights. I mean, we ain't going.
Yeah, those go down easy. Baby.
We ain't going our normal beers. We ain't going our normal 16-ounce heavy beers. No,
I might even go to Coors Light for that one, just because it's less taste and less filling. Yeah, you know they gave us 3. They gave us free hot dogs last week. So I had 2 Polishes. The woman was nice enough to give me 2 Polish sausages instead of the hot dogs. And then I ate 1 other hot dog. So I had like 3 hot dogs. I was uncomfortable for 2 days. So I don't know how you do this.
You even gave me one of them. You had 4.
I know. I
had 4.
You
said, take one of these Polish sausages.
Yeah, because Sockside Pride sent me 2 because he thinks I'm still enormously fat, and he doesn't know that me and Loaf have swapped.
You don't know you're juicing, bro.
Yeah,
you don't know you're fucking.
I am juicing, so it's not as good. The stomach has shrunk. I can no longer eat 4 hot dogs in a sitting. It's pretty pathetic.
My baseline is like 6 or 8 if I'm like hungry, and sometimes it's a problem because the only food I have in my fridge will be hot dogs, and I'm like, if I came home drunk, like there was one time I ate like 16 hot dogs and a whole like jar of mayonnaise because that was all I had in my fridge. But that's the hardest part is like eating it slow. Like if I just had all the hot dogs lined up, it would be a lot easier. But like when you take it slower like that and you're like enjoying it or whatever, then your brain just gets involved and it's like it sucks a lot harder. Like the competition I did in Japan was an hour long. And it's like shit, that's really hard to eat for a whole hour. You know?
Oh my god!
And that was 21 bowls of ramen. So like that's water and everything, right? I mean, like that's a lot.
Yeah, it was mostly just the noodles, but it was temperature-wise, it was really hot. So like it was not easy for sure.
Oh my gosh,
That sounds rough.
So on your YouTube channel, you've been doing a lot of different challenges, and you've been doing a lot of like just variations on hot dogs. Two questions for you here, but first we'll go with what's the worst challenge you've done on the YouTube channel of recent vintage?
Oh, okay. It was that eating a gallon of Jardinera. That was the worst one.
Oh man.
Yeah.
and thanks for
That was out of the
waiting shirt.
that was out of the helmet.
Got ruined.
That was
out of the helmet.
Right?
Yeah, that was. I had to work after, and it was not pleasant.
Oh my
Let's say
god!
that.
Why?
Brutal.
So
Just a true artist. You just like I can't even just take this
That's right.
off.
You know what? I'm
before
going to
I
go to work in a few
I'm just-
minutes, but I got enough time to
I'm
sneak
gonna-
in this fun thing.
I'll get this, and then I'm just gonna die for my art, or just be uncomfortable for my art. I get it. I like it. I like that a lot.
when you're doing the challenge, though, someone is there filming. Who is filming this, and how can they handle the?
That one was filmed by my girlfriend. That she was definitely grossed out by that one. But I have a rotating cast of people that help me film. I mean, the baller move would have just been to put the helmet on and go right to work and not even clean it.
Oh man, you got to keep
greasy.
this girlfriend around you. She's watching you do all these weird things and make weird noises while you're eating, and like she's still like apparently has
keeper.
sex with you, which is like a pretty amazing. I mean, I would really doubt my wife would be like, you know what, come on, get back in bed with me after you just had a gallon of Jardinera. I don't think she would do that, and no. So yeah, you might want to keep this one around. She's lovely.
She's a keeper.
On
that's why I don't let her watch me do the practices, because I'm like, you're never gonna sleep with me ever again. You know?
certain things you can't unsee. I understand this. That makes sense. You know.
Now, all these different preparations of hot dogs you've been doing. What's the best one? What would you recommend to our fans to go watch on your channel and say, make that for yourself?
There's been out of all the ones I've done, there's only one that I did not like at all, and it was like the Elvis one where I did a peanut butter, bananas Foster, and Vegemite. I think that could be tasty, but that's gross, or it wasn't to my liking, so don't do that one. There's a real simple one with chili crunch and Kewpie mayonnaise. That's probably my favorite. And then I did an Italian one with an anchovy garlic butter sauce. That one was really good too. And I'm hoping to do like a pop up in September at some point. So I'll let you guys know. Might be able to pop up and serve them to the public. So
Awesome. You do that, we will be there. We will 100%.
Absolutely.
As long as it's not on September 16th, we are booked for September 16th.
That's great.
It's the only day we can't come.
You got it. I can make that happen.
Because the White Sox are doing something I asked them to do for you, but they're doing it for us. They're making a bobblehead of us, Patrick. So now, between everyone in this room and Joey Chestnut, we all have our own bobblehead and you don't. So what are you going to do to get yourself a bobblehead, Patrick?
I mean, I could just pay the $100 and get one made, but I think that's kind of bullshit. You got to get one on. Yeah, you're right.
You need to earn it.
Yeah.
Coming from a guy that kind of earned this, yes, I agree, but not with like art like you, just entertaining the people. But we need to get you somewhere. King County Cougars. Somebody needs to honor this thing. I don't understand why it hasn't been done already. I'm mad, Patrick. I'm mad. As your fake business manager, I am mad.
Tell him.
Are you wearing anything specific? Like you can't wear a logoed shirt or anything at the contest at Nathan's, right? Like that's against the rules. You gotta wear their jersey.
They keep it on lockdown. If anything, I could wear like a headband, but they don't really like I would have to sneak something in there, you know.
Okay.
So,
man. All right.
But
I'm gonna think about this.
But back to the bobbleheads. The bobblehead, they always look like you have like you're disfigured. Like they never exactly quite look like the person.
We have extra big teeth in our bobblehead. Our bobblehead has the biggest teeth of any bobblehead I've ever seen in my life. Very
white teeth. That's me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm really happy with it. But yeah, I mean, we don't look too disfigured.
I look at like I'm in way better shape than I actually am.
We all look at
and way less gray hair. I'm pretty good with mine. I'm pretty.
They didn't even put gray on my beard, which is pretty impressive. But yeah,
Patrick, like going into the 4th of July, what's the plan? Like, what do you do the couple days before, and then what's the day of routine? Because what time is it's like midday, right? Like, and it's so you got that whole morning to deal with.
So probably leading up, I think like 2 days leading in, I'll just eat very simple carbs, and I'm doing the water, drinking volumes of that. The worst part about the whole thing is they pick you up to go to Coney Island at like 7 or 8 in the morning, and you don't eat till noon. So like you got to get up ass early, and but yeah, just the volume, the water training, and then like I think I'll probably do my last practice on the last day of June or the 1st, probably the last day of June, and then just try to rest and conserve energy. And I mean, the good thing is if Joey comes back, then all the media is going to want to talk to him again. So then it alleviates a lot of the pressure for everyone else. So
nice.
So when you're
Patrick, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when you got those like 4 or 5 hours, are you like in a temperature controlled area? Or are you guys outside? Like, because I mean, like the temperature varies widely on 4th of July.
It could be really hot. Yeah.
They put us in it's not AC, unfortunately, and there's porta potties, which suck, but it's like in the back of Nathan's, like with fans and stuff. So I think we really lucked out last year. The weather was perfect, and I think the hot dogs were prepared really well. So, but on a hot day, man, it just zaps can zap your energy, So hopefully we get good weather this year.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask. What is like the perfect weather? Marathoners like a certain weather. Eaters, what weather's perfect for you guys when you're doing outdoor competition like that?
You want low humidity and like hot-ish temperature, so like 80 degrees, like low humidity would be perfect. Colder the weather, the colder the food, because it's going to be room temperature. And for some reason, the humidity messes up how the buns absorb water, and it changes the texture. So low humidity, that makes them fast,
Okay.
Man, you know what? You could do a hot dog science video, and then CPS would totally show that to all the kids. They're like, listen, if the humidity is over such and such a percent, then the density of the bun is such and such. I mean, that you just dropped some knowledge, and these kids need to learn. I've spent a lot of time with some CPS kids. They need to know more about hot dog science, and I think you. And
then Joey will have a CPS bobblehead. That's where the bobblehead will come from, right there, because he's helping people learn. Generations learn about that.
Yep. Yeah, I'm
that's
sure
like
Mayor Johnson will be right on top of that and say, you know what, let's divert these funds for CTA, and we'll throw them right at Mr. Bertoletti and his bobblehead.
8% approval rate after
the
that.
Chicago. The motherfucking Chicago Dogs should have a Patrick Bertoletti bobblehead.
That's insane that they don't.
That's insane. Chicago Dogs for not even having this already done. Did they contact you or anything about?
You guys are more mad about this than I am. It's cool.
That's the good thing about that, though, Patrick, is you shouldn't be mad about it. You need to have people advocate for you,
and that's people like us.
We're good at advocating for things like that. So I will ask for you. I will start attacking the dogs and be like, why does this man not have a bobblehead, you motherfuckers? And then they're gonna be like, does the 108 want to pay for it? And I'll be like, we don't have that kind of money yet, but we're getting there.
It's not in the budget. Maybe next year. Yeah, I know somebody at the White Sox, and they were talking about maybe helping me or get to throw the first pitch, but I that would have freaked me out. I mean, I played baseball in high school, but it would have been embarrassing. So I'm kind of glad that fell through.
You want us to bring it back up because we haven't.
No. I'm happy that did not happen.
Somebody did post this in here, and it was our guy JT. He said hot dogs and beer on the menu for the patio party before the 108 bobblehead giveaway. And should there be a challenge then? I mean,
oh man,
you probably.
I don't know if we should. I don't know if we should be doing a challenge because we got a lot of people to say hi to and everything. I don't know if we want to hot dog.
It might get messy. Yeah.
That'd be kind of gross.
Tough,
getting a bobblehead and shitting my pants at the same game is maybe not the combination.
Just a hot dog coming out of our pores as we like hug people and hey, good to see you, whatever, and we just reek of hot dog sweat. Like that. I don't know.
Beef loaf does smell like a beef loaf. Look at him.
You definitely smell like that. It's It's something.
Stays in there. Huh?
let's take the timeline. The timeline. July 4th. You beat Joey Chestnut in the hot dog competition. We're putting it out there.
Yeah.
How many days do you smell like hot dogs after that? And then when is the next hot dog eaten by you? Like, give me the timeline here.
It's usually just the day after. You know, you still have the nitrates coming through your pores. It's going to depend. Last year I had hot dogs in New Jersey like 3 days later, before I flew home. So, yeah, I had lunch with Hot Dog the other day, and we were both talking about how much we like hot dogs still, and I'm like, it's really fucked up. Like, it's pretty fucked up that both of us still love hot dogs, all things considered, you know? So,
a real passion for it. I appreciate that.
My God. It is. It's a true artist. You're a true artist, Patrick. You're our generation's hot dog artist.
Do you guys like? You guys like my
Pete Rose shirt that I'm wearing? Going on there? Yeah, I like that. I love the slide. I love it.
Yeah,
great.
Charlie Hustle. What is this? What's the story? You just a big Pete Rose fan, or you're like, I'm going on a baseball podcast. I gotta have a baseball shirt on and like show these guys.
No, I always like Pete Rose. He's a prick. I appreciate that. I mean, he just died, but I had a Pete Rose like Phillies jersey that I would wear. We'd all share. We'd spend time wearing after the Coney Island contest, and I just was looking for one. And I saw this shirt. It was like our official party uniform. It was like that real like turquoise, like that. You know, that light.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yep.
With the maroon, yeah.
Yeah, but Mickey Sudo got drunk and like lost it or something. So I haven't seen it in like 10 years. Gone. But,
God damn it!
Yeah, I don't know where it is anymore.
We had a horse head mask that we would wear around, and that got lost in New Orleans at one point.
Yeah,
so yeah,
oh yeah,
these things happen.
They just grow legs and walk away when you're drunk. It's so weird how that happens.
Pat, we really appreciate you coming on tonight. It's good to see you. We'll see you. I'm hopeful we'll see you in person.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll make the game happen. It seems like every time you ask me to do the game, I text you the day you got back from Japan to go to a game. I had no idea of the time. And I was like, no, I get that you probably after like a 20-hour flight don't want to go to a game. But yeah, we'll get that together. I'm gonna guess after 4th of July. We'll leave you to your training. Yeah, well, best of luck
for that.
Thank you.
Let people know where they can find you though, where they can watch your videos.
I think just go through my Instagram, Deep Dish Eats or Pat Bertoletti, and we'll talk off the air about the betting and stuff. Hopefully, I can help you guys win some money.
Oh, there we go.
All right. Yeah,
that sounds good, man.
Beautiful.
All right,
we'll
Pat. Great to see you, and good luck
you guys.
On the
Thanks
4th,
for coming
man.
on, Pat.
Thanks, guys.
Sure, Pat.
Always a pleasure.